SP.A.T TV. Go ahead, like, subscribe to the page, man. If you is a subscriber, I appreciate you for rocking with your boy. If you not, like, subscribe to the page, man. It's free. We talking sports. We talking shit, man. This video is on the first episode of Hard Knocks Chicago Bears training camp, man. And I want to talk about the 5 things that jumped out to me. The first thing that jumped out to me is the hype over Caleb Williams, man. You know, they started off the episodes at the draft, Flus calling Caleb Williams, you know, and it was funny because he was like, yeah, my guy. I think Caleb, like, motherfucker, I know who you is, bro. Just let's just get to it. But the thing that stuck out to me, he says, you ready to turn this cycle on his head? And Caleb said, let's do it, man. You know, they pretty much said Caleb Williams, if he do what he's supposed to do and what everybody expect him to do, could be the biggest thing in Chicago since Michael Jordan. Now, I'm not going to go that far and say that because I think the biggest thing in Chicago since Michael Jordan was probably D-Rose, or, you know, you got the hockey team that won a lot of fucking championships with Captain Kane and Jonathan Taves, and the Cubs won a championship in 16, you know, Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, Javi Baez, like these, it was some popular motherfuckers in Chicago, man. So the biggest motherfucker since Michael Jordan, I ain't gonna put my finger on that yet, but I do think if he do what we believe he can be, yeah, I think he can become that. But I don't know. Right now, it's just a lot to be comparing him and Michael Jordan on the same thing. But it's Chicago, man. That's what comes with playing in Chicago. The expectations is always high. The second thing that jumped out to me on the thing is the vibe of the team, man. It seemed like this team is very fucking likable, man. Like, you got Keenan Allen and DJ, they vibing together. DJ Moore was caught on camera saying he liked where things was going in a conversation with Flus. The defense, they seem like they on a whole nother level this year, man. You know, they feeding off, or not feeding off, but piggybacking on what they did last year. They look like they came into camp with a sense of urgency, man, with something to prove. We got a lot of weapons on offense this year, so I feel like the defense feel if they just hold up they end of the bargain, that this could turn out to be a very special season, better than what we all can imagine. So I like the vibe of the team, man. I like the way that they gelling. I think the defense is going. The only thing with the defense that got me worried right now is the pass rush, man, because cornerbacks and the linebackers just set. I need to know who's gonna be opposite of Montez Sweat. Who gonna get it? Is Booker, the rookie that we drafted out of Kansas State, is he gonna make that Mark Anderson jump and get 8 to 10 sacks for us, or is we gonna wait for motherfuckers to start getting cut, then pick somebody up off the street to come and provide? You got Ndakwe out there. You know, it's a lot of things we could do, but that's another thing. Number 3, the DJ Moore extension, man. I was pleasantly pleased when they motherfucking signed DJ Moore to a contract extension, man. I feel like DJ Moore can possibly go down as one of the best receivers in Bears history. It ain't like we got that much history at Bears as receiver anyways for the Bears, so it ain't gonna be that hard. But I feel like DJ he gonna retire a Bear. He signed a 6-year contract extension, 110 was worth, 82 million guaranteed. I think 82.5 or 82.3, something along that ballpark. But he got the chance, like I said, to go down as one of the best motherfucking wide receivers in Bears history, and this is the first time he probably is gonna have stability at the quarterback position. He's played with 12 quarterbacks over his 6-7 year career so far, down in Carolina and in Chicago. You know, so this is his first time. He's gonna have stability, and now you take the contract into consideration. That's a lot of stability at quarterback. Money wise, he could take care of his family. He can come in, man. He can go into the season without damn near a worry in the world, man, which is good. And the way they did it, man, they snuck him out of a special teams practice to get him to sign. They did snuck his ass right back in, man. That was a good move by Ryan Poles and Kevin Warren, man. Take care of the motherfuckers and let everybody know, like, we taking care of everybody especially the good players, man. I think they need to really be taking. This is the first time everything is kind of like falling in line, man. Especially in my lifetime as a Chicago Bears fan. The fourth thing I noticed, man, was the O line, man. It's That's really gonna be the biggest question mark of the whole fucking team, man. How does O line gels together? Nate Davis seems to be missing time every fucking day or every other day. Uh, but it was a clip in there where Flus pretty much told him, paraphrasing, like, just because you got paid don't mean that you're guaranteed a spot, And I believe that was good. That's good to let Nate Davis know that and let everybody else know that. Like, just because you come here on good contracts and signed for a lot of money don't mean you can't get your shit took, because you can get cut just as fast as you got signed, man. Nate Davis been kind of wishy-washy back and forth since he got here from Tennessee. He felt like I kind of get the sense he don't like training camp. He don't like practicing at all. He just want to show up on game day and play. But that's not how things work in the NFL. You got to be able to practice. Your best ability is availability, and if you ain't available, then you pretty much ain't no good to the team, because we just paying you to sit on the sidelines. Him being gone makes us switch a lot of shit around. Tevin Jenkins gets moved to left guard. Well, I'm not left guard, but my man Ryan Bates gets moved to right guard. I misspoke. And Sheldon gets moved to center. And it ain't no good for. I would like the Caleb Williams to get comfortable behind the offensive line going into the season and form that continuity. But if Nate Davis ain't gonna hold up his end of the bargain, he might get replaced. He might be one of the cap casualties, bro. Like, ain't nobody about to be paying Nate Davis all that money for him to just be sitting on the sideline, man. But the fifth thing I've noticed about from the hard is Flus. Bro, they got Flus in this family up front. And Flus getting haircuts. He on the motherfucker. He got the crib on the lake, the mansion. He out there throwing parties and stuff. Flus sound and look like a different motherfucker this year, man. But it's a lot of question marks on Flus still coming into this season. His game management, I feel like he coached us out of a couple games last year. I feel like there's a couple games he could have coached us back into, but he didn't. Clock management, like, Flus still got a big ass question mark on his head, man. But I can see that he's gonna be matter of fact, Flus and the coaching staff, period. Like him, Shane Waldron, the new defensive coordinator, because we lost our old defense. So the coaching staff in general is going to be under a microscope. Shane Waldron has got the job and duty of getting Caleb Williams right. And Flus's job is to make sure that Shane do his motherfucking job, And if he can't do his job, I'm not putting Flus on no hot seat right now, because I believe he still got 2 more years to make shit jump. But if shit don't start turning up a little bit this year, I believe Flus going to next year on the hot seat, man. Man, that's not no good for nobody, because we always got this cycle in Chicago where we get a quarterback, he's there with a motherfucker for a year, and then the next year we kicking the coach out of town because he ain't no good. So our quarterback got to start all over with it's just a revolving cycle, man, that I believe the Bears need to break. Honestly, I thought they should have got a quarterback coach, like an offensive mastermind to go with Caleb, but Ryan Poles stuck to stick with Flus, so we gonna ride with it, man. But what y'all think, man? What was y'all thoughts on the first episode of Hard Knocks, man? I can't wait for the second episode. I wish they would. I ain't wish. I hope they feature Roman Doomsday more, man. Feature the defense more. I want to see more from Jalen Johnson. We get to see his car, but I want to see more from the defense. Shane Waldron needs to get his own episode. I feel like I want to see how he incorporates Caleb Williams into the offense. And I want to see how he utilizes all the weapons we got with DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift. Like, we got weapons in Chicago for the first time since the Jay Cutler, Alshon days, when they had Martellus and Matt Forte in them, man. I'm pretty excited about the season coming up, man. So just let me know. But all in all, man, I'm just excited for the Chicago Bears season, man. But go ahead, like, subscribe to the page, man. Hate, do whatever. I'm excited about this Bears season, man. And that's all I got for y'all. I'll be back with another one, man. SP.A.T TV. SP.A.T.